Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Aircraft carriers are essentially floating cities. And just like any city, they need thousands of individuals to keep operations running efficiently. These roles aren't always the glamorous flight deck positions. They also include jobs like waste handlers and floor repair specialists. U.S. Navy aircraft carriers typically host around 5,000 sailors, including the air wing. Each of these individuals must manage personal hygiene, eat regularly, and complete numerous tasks. This requires a dedicated workforce operating ship systems 24/7. One such group is the Machinist Mates, MM, in Navy terms. Their primary responsibilities involve intricate upkeep of various ship systems, such as on-site maintenance, machinery operation, monitoring equipment, and occasional electrical work. You'll often find them working on turbines, boilers, and heat exchangers, equipment that requires high-level technical skills and a deep understanding due to its complexity. No vehicle or aircraft with an internal combustion engine moves without fuel, whether it's diesel for shipboard vehicles or JP5 for aircraft. Aviation bosun's mates fuel, ABFs, nicknamed grapes, play a key role aboard aircraft carriers. They are responsible for refueling jets, handling and securing JP5 fuel, balancing its volatility, and ensuring aircraft remain ready for deployment. ABFs also inspect fuel systems regularly and assist in damage control, firefighting, and emergency drills. Their duties include distributing fuel to both aircraft and ship vehicles while maintaining strict safety standards.
You've never ran your vehicle out of fuel before? You know, if you ain't got fuel, you ain't going anywhere. So unfortunately, these aircraft aren't nuclear powered. They're ran by fuel. So fuel plays a big impact in helping aircraft get off the deck and get out and to accomplish the mission at hand.
Fuel availability alone isn't enough. It also has to be high quality and reliable in all environments. That's where ABFs come in again, as they manage inspections of aviation fuel aboard carriers. One crucial responsibility is conducting a test known as the Fuel System Icing Inhibitor Check, which ensures the proper chemical mixture prevents freezing. This is vital at high altitudes where cold conditions could freeze fuel lines. ABFs gather fuel samples and perform visual inspections using a straightforward device to confirm the mix is correct. During peak activity on the flight deck, various colored uniforms signal different job roles. The purple-clad fuelis consider themselves the heartbeat of the ship. Throughout the vessel, pipes transport all sorts of materials, from water to steam, but the purple pipes move fuel. To the ABF crew, these pipes represent the ship's arteries. Under full operations, grapes might refuel 150 or more aircraft daily, an effort made in a hazardous environment where even a spark can spell disaster. Injuries are frequent. On average, one person from the flight deck ends up in sick bay every day. Inside the ship, things can be just as hectic, which is where culinary specialists like First Class Andrew DeMarsico from Brooklyn, New York, come in. As he flips burgers for the crew, the galley is filled with the savory aroma of sizzling patties and grilled onions. While the aircraft carrier USS Carl Vinson, also known as CVN-70, navigates the world's oceans. DeMarsico is hard at work preparing food. He scrapes down the grill as the sun sets, wrapping up another active day at sea. Over on the USS George Washington, sailors take part in anchor chain training exercises. Instead of cranks, they use their hands, promoting teamwork above all else. This practical training not only gives crew members real-world experience, but also teaches them the safest and most efficient way to complete these tasks. Staying focused is vital, as mistakes can be dangerous. This is why the bosun's mate is such an essential role, especially aboard the USS Green Bay, stationed in Sasebo, Japan, in 2016. Rising early, these sailors handle tough, often dirty jobs, like managing chains and anchors. They're also responsible for late-night cleaning, common for the Navy's oldest enlisted role. Though the labor is demanding, both physically and mentally, many bosun's mates wouldn't trade it for anything.
Leave him around.
When it comes to deck maintenance, the crew on the USS Gerald R. Ford takes pride in their work. Tile repair fosters morale aboard ship while preventing hazards such as slips. By applying PRC, an epoxy and resin sealant, the deck and tile team ensures the ship's flooring stays intact. This not only helps prevent injuries, but also preserves the deck, allowing sailors to focus on their mission. Managing energy systems falls to the electrician's mate. For example, Second Class Sheldon Momkul is responsible for overseeing personnel and organizing the carrier's maintenance calendar weekly. While serving on the USS George Washington, Momkul ensures electro-hydraulic systems stay functional and monitors routine upkeep on this Nimitz-class vessel. His timely management sets the standard for what getting the job done right looks like. Another vital yet lesser-known job is the gunner's mate. These specialists instruct fellow sailors in the use of firearms. From rifles to torpedoes and even missiles. They're responsible for all weapons training on board. From maintaining missile systems to fine-tuning defense weaponry, this is arguably one of the more unusual yet critical jobs aboard a carrier. For Petty Officer Second Class Zuri Hodge, being a Navy quartermaster is far from odd. Raised in the U.S. Virgin Islands, she serves on the USS Gerald R. Ford and leads the navigation department. Her leadership style focuses on understanding her team's diverse backgrounds to guide them effectively. Coming from a small community, she knows the importance of fostering close relationships and replicates that environment at sea. On the Arabian Sea, Executive Officer Dave Kurtz supervises general operations and collaborates with the combat systems team aboard the USS Nimitz. As part of its 7th Fleet mission, this carrier supports both maritime security and theater operations. The XO enforces procedures, initiates corrections, and offers strategic input to the command team. For Dave Kurtz, leading aboard the USS Nimitz means steering the ship toward mission success. As mid-July rolls around, the USS Nimitz conducts a unique refueling maneuver, receiving biofuel at sea from the USNS Kaiser. This floating refuel stop is part of the Navy's Great Green Fleet project, connected to the Rim of the Pacific exercises. During this event, the USS Nimitz takes on over 900,000 gallons of blended bio and petroleum fuel. This forward-thinking initiative helps reduce U.S. dependence on foreign energy while sustaining naval operations. With trash piling up daily, another group steps in the waste management crew. According to shift leader Gianni Juarez, waste operations aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt focus on recycling and efficient disposal. Hard and soft plastics are shredded and fed into the CMU, an incinerator that melts them into puck-shaped discs. Once back at port, these pucks are sent off for recycling. It's a surprisingly efficient system for such a strange job. Just like grooming is essential on land, aircraft carriers feature their own barbershops to keep sailors sharp. That's why the USS Nimitz reopened its barbershop after major upgrades. As the flagship of Carrier Strike Group 11, it now boasts one of the most advanced grooming stations in the Navy. After being closed during the pandemic, it's back in service providing haircuts to sailors stationed in the Pacific. Perhaps the most fulfilling part of the job is having your own space on a billion-dollar ship. Over on the USS Ronald Reagan, Lieutenant Mike Urbaitis is the ship's dentist. Thanks to the Navy, he graduated debt-free and now practices aboard a floating city. It's a far cry from civilian life sandwiched between an airport above and nuclear reactors below. Yet for Mike, this unconventional dental office is exactly what he wants. Also aboard the USS Nimitz, dental assistant Dominique Eddy ensures Smiles stay healthy. Initially motivated by a desire to travel and fund his education, he now cares for up to 16 patients monthly. He handles everything from common dental issues to lab work. For Edie, pride in his role and helping shipmates is the best part of his career. Life on an aircraft carrier is far from routine. While the flight deck draws the most attention with its thundering jets, it's the hard-working, often unseen sailors who keep everything afloat. From refueling planes and running systems to preparing meals, handling waste, and providing health care, each crew member plays a crucial part in keeping this floating city alive and mission-ready. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.